First tonight, thousands of people have been honouring the memories of the fallen today as the East Midlands marked Remembrance Sunday with traditional respect. And as many communities fell silent, Steve Beach joined villagers at Cosby in Leicestershire, where commemorations were both on the ground and in the air. As Donald Trump prepares to return to the White House, Europe now waits to see how he'll handle negotiations with NATO, the war in Ukraine and the conflict in the Middle East. Presidents and prime ministers have rushed to congratulate him across the continent, including here in London, where the UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has called for a renewal of the special relationship. Belper is a bellwether. Where the political wind blows, it goes. A Conservative MP under Boris Johnson and turning to Labour and Sir Keir Starmer last summer. But has the mood already changed here? These elections might be local, but it's the first opportunity for people to nail their political colours to their mast. Another very busy day for the UK Prime Minister and what has already been a really busy week for him as well. He, of course, welcomed the President Volodymyr Zelensky to Downing Street yesterday. He was in Washington, D.C. on Thursday. And this morning here in London, he will welcome the Italian Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, for talks initially before both of them head off for a big European summit in this building behind me, which will be attended by a number of world leaders.
James, we gather an apology was made by Southern Water at the beginning of the meeting.
That's absolutely right, Natalie. They've admitted not reaching standards expected. They've also started outlining proposals about how they're going to improve their ways of working. And I actually had the opportunity earlier this afternoon to speak to one of those councillors that's in that building just across the road from me to talk about what she hopes comes out of this meeting. She spoke a lot about compensation, making sure all those people that were affected by the floods get their compensation. And I understand that topic is being talked about right at this very moment as I speak. And she also said to me, look, this is a complex issue, but she believes that water should be back in public ownership.
The reason why it's so important, James.
Lee Anderson became the first MP for Reform UK earlier this year after defecting and then being elected in Ashfield. And now he's using his Nottinghamshire links to bring on board the first local councillors here in Mansfield, all three of which were elected as independents in 2023, but now they're making the switch.
Do you feel that, obviously because you were voted in as an independent in 2023, that you may feel like a by-election might be necessary?
If the rules and regulations said that, I would certainly do that, but I don't think they do. But if a by-election's needed, I'll do one. These
guys won't be up for election until 2027, not next year.
Yeah, more so what?
Well, in terms of the fact that obviously they've stood from 2023 to now.
I bet you they don't get one single email from constituents asking them to call a by-election.
Dame Zandra is digitally archiving her work to help inspire the next generation. Our reporter James Lewer has been to meet her.
It's growing up with her mum in Medway that sparked her passion for fashion.
She was so exotic. You know, all the other brothers probably didn't even have makeup, and there she was looking like a fashion model.